Am I live or what? Looks good, I think. Hello? I think we're good. Yay. All right, we're live. We are live. Testing. Hey there, this is Chad Garber. And in this live stream, I am going to show how I play some of the parts of the Carol of the Bells cover song I did the other day. It was requested in a comment that I show how to play it. So I'm going to show you some of it. The main part, obviously, is... the more vibrato there you can get there, the better. All I'm doing there, I got my ring finger on the 12th fret of the G, my middle finger on the 11th fret, 11th fret of the G. I pick down twice. Actually, what I do, I pick down, and then I pick... What do I do? Okay, what I do is I pick down on the 12th fret of the G with my ring finger, and I pick down again on the 11th fret of the G string with my middle finger, and then I pick up when I go back to the 12th fret of the G. I think. Or at least this is one way to do it. I might go back and forth. Because I can actually do alternate picking too. No, I keep on. Yeah, and so then I pick up on the, then I pick down on the, with my pointer finger on the 9th fret of the G string. And on that 9th fret, you're trying to do a little vibrato. Not quite that crazy, but... Make sure that's how I really pick it. The next part, obviously many different ways you can do it. It's pretty much the same thing, except you go on the B string, and you're hitting the 12th fret of the B, the 10th fret of the B, and the 8th fret of the B. So you do the same pattern. You just do that with those notes instead of the... Next part is... And what that is got my ring finger on the 12th fret of the E. So you hit that 12th fret of the E with my ring finger. I pick down twice, and I pick up. And then I pick down on the 10th fret of the high E with my pointer finger. with my pinky, I hit the 13th fret of the B, pick it down. I pick up there. And then I pick down with my ring finger on the 10th or my 12th fret of the B string. Then do that same picking, but you're going to go to the 10th fret of the B. So hit that 12th fret of the B 3 times. Pick down on that one, and then you pick up. Pick up on the 12th fret of the G with your ring finger. You pick back up, you go back to the 10th fret of the B, and you pick up. You got 3 thing again, and then you hit the 12th fret of the B again. Go back to the 10th fret of the B. And you end up on the 9th fret of the G string. So you can pick it any way you want to. That's how I pick it, but those are the notes. You can do that 3 thing again on when you end up at the 9th fret of the B. All right, now that's one of the guitars doing that. I think I did. Did I do a higher one? No, maybe I did. I thought I maybe did, but or maybe I did a lower one. Yeah, I might have done. I don't remember if I did an octave or not, but I might have. You just basically just take those notes and do the octave down. Hey, what's up, man? Big Fury 2009. Thanks for watching. So if you do it an octave down, the notes are a little different. You have quite a name there. I'll tell you the notes real quick. So it's on the G string, it's the 9th fret of the G to the 7th fret of the G string to the 10th fret of the D string to the 9th fret of the D string to the 7th fret of the G string to the 10th fret of the A string, back to the 7th fret of the G string, back to the 9th fret of the G string, the D string, those two were D strings. Hey, VidVob, welcome, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, ho, 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 ho. Thanks for joining me. And then you just go back to that 7th fret of the A. So this whole part is. Or in addition. Merry Christmas, everybody, and thank you for joining me. Good to see you, Viv. All right, now the next part. And actually, I'm going to do the very beginning. The very beginning, the one I copied is that orchestra. And they start out like this with a clean sound. What that is I have my ring finger on the 9th fret of the D string, and I got my pinky on the 9th fret of the G string. I got my pointer finger hanging out on the 7th fret of the B string, and then I take my middle finger and I put it on the 8th fret. Sorry about the interruption. Alarm went off. Hold on one second. That's the problem with using the iPhone when you are recording. I'm using the iPhone for the live stream. It looks actually better, I think. But anyway, so what was I saying? Oh yeah. So I got my ring finger on the 9th fret of the D, my pinky on the 9th fret of the G, my pointer finger on the 7th fret of the B. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. And then I got my ring finger or my middle finger on the 8th fret of the same string, the B. So I hit the D and the G. I pick down on both of those. And then I pick the B string while the middle finger is on the 8th fret. And then I take that finger off to hit the 7th fret. You can do it with a chord or a bar chord, but I like this way better because it's a little bit cleaner. Santa Claus. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. All right, so I'm picking down on each one of those. And then you just recycle. You want the strings to ring as much as you can. It sounds better when it's not distorted. All right, and then that's that part. And then the part going on the other guitar is. How's it go? Dun, 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 dun. Oh man, I forgot how it goes now. Hold on, I gotta think about it. I don't have my phone to check it. I've forgotten this part. Let's see here. Oops. Oh yeah. Awesome, man. You guys are doing a Christmas play. We should definitely learn this one, man. This would be really cool for that. It would be really cool, actually. So the part that's going on over that first part is, yeah, man, this is cool. This would be a great thing for a play. What that is, I started on the 5th fret of the A, nope, E, 7th fret of the 7th fret of the E, and I kind of put my finger on the 7th fret of the E and the A, or I just kind of do a rollover. So I pick the 7th fret of the E and then the 7th fret of the A. Then I take my ring finger and hit the 9th fret of the D, hit that twice, and go to the 7th fret of the D. Use my pinky to hit the 10th fret of the A. My ring finger to hit the 9th fret of the A. Then you end up on the 7th fret of the A. And then you go down to the 9th or the 10th fret of the E. Then you go back up to the 7th fret of the A. Go back to the 9th fret of the A. then go to the back to the 10th fret of the A, back to the 7th fret of the D, and then back to the 9th fret of the D. So now I do a little vibrato there. You could tie the song on both those things, right? On both the concert, the school thing, and the metal thing. I'm using my. The question is what kind of pedal board am I using? I'm using the HX Stomp for it all, and I would recommend. I don't know if you have one, but the Line 6 HX Stomp, I use it for everything because it's got everything. And the ones I'm using are just my presets that I've made. I mean, if you have one, you can download my presets from online at the Line 6 website. But that's all I use. There's nothing else. I just need that. Bada bing, bada boom. You can put it straight into an amp or into the sound system. The settings are just a preamp. I call it Wicked Van Halen. You can download. Do you have a Line 6 HX Stomp? If you have one, you can download the preset. There's a lot of settings in there, different amps and all that stuff. But I could put I'll put some of that stuff in there. Gains all the way up. Gains cranking all the way up. There's a lot of gain. There is a what is that called? There is what is that called? Not delay. There's I'll think about it in a second. But I'll write all that stuff down and I'll put it all in the description if that's cool with you. A phaser. Okay, there's a lot of distortion. There's a phaser, and the overdrive is 100. Well, it's all the way maxed out. It's a VH. It's a Panama. They call it the Panama amp. So it's an EVH amp ish, but the overdrive and the distortion is all the way up. It's also got a phaser, and it's got a delay, and it's got an EQ. Pretty good sound, actually. All right, so get back to the lesson real quick, and I could put that in the description, and you can talk about it later. All right, so this is what you do. You got this song, you got this part going on. And then you got this over it. It does it that way. The next time it does similar, but it doesn't do the whole phrase. It just stops there. That's my guitar green there. I don't know why it's going. Oh, you know why? Because it has some green. It has some green. It's mirroring something green, so my guitar is disappearing. All right. So anyway, and so the same thing. So you do the same thing as I just taught you, but you do it. You stop the second time you get to the 7th fret of the A. You stop there. And you gotta listen to the timing because the timing is a little bit strange. And then it does it 3 times. And then it repeats that one more time. The whole thing is. But again, you gotta listen to the timing because the timing is a little bit interesting. There's also a guitar going on. Okay. Hey, thanks for joining me, Vid. I appreciate it, man. And you can watch this. It'll be all archived for you. So thank you so much. Good luck. I would love to see a video of the concert. The other thing that's going on in that part. So you need like 3 or 4 or 5 or as many guitars as you can get. So on top of this, thanks for joining me though, Vid. Peace out. And during that part, it goes. Make sure it's right. Make sure is what I'm doing. Yeah, so it just goes. It kind of echoes it. And all that is 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19th fret of the high E twice to the 17th fret to the 20th fret of the B to the 19th fret of the whatever that is B to the, I guess it's the 17th fret of the D to the 19th fret of the G, and then back to the 17th fret of the B. It's basically an octave higher. All right, the next part, it starts. That's awesome. Hi, Grandma. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Merry Christmas. Yeah, I believe in God. God's the one who gives me good things. Oh, that was his grandma. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Grandma. I got you. So then the part comes back to this. So actually, there's 2 different guitars going on. One of them, I just do this as a low E power chord. Just kind of repeats that a couple of times. And then the other guitar I got going this. I got low E and I'm doing I've got it muffled. And while that's going on, the other guitar's going. And all that is on the G string, the 9th fret of the G, 12, 11, 10, 9th fret of the G, 7th fret of the G, 5th fret of the G, 4th fret of the G. And that's when this part comes in. So I'm doing. And actually, what I'm doing on the other guitar is. So what I'm doing. The other guitar's going. And all that is I'm doing the low E muffling still, but then I'm hitting the E an octave higher on the A. It's basically the 7th fret of the A. And I'm doing a little vibrato there to match this vibrato. So I'm doing the vibrato here, right there. So I do that with a vibrato to match the other vibrato. So I was going. All right, so the next part is. one guitar is doing this, and the bass. All that is low E, second fret of the E. Hits the low E twice. 3 times actually. And you hit the second fret of the E, third fret of the E. Hit that G a few times. Hit the 5th fret of the E, and then to the 3rd fret of the A. Hit that 3rd fret of the A twice, or a couple times. Actually, you hit the A twice. Yeah. You hit twice, and then you go to the 5th fret of the A. Go back to the 5th to the 3rd A, and then you go to the low E. That's what we're doing. All right, and the other guitar is doing something similar. It's going. All right, the next part. What that is, I got my pointer finger on the 9th fret of the D string. I pick down on that. I hammer on with my ring finger on the 11th fret of the D string. And I use my pinky to hammer on the 13th fret of the D string. And I pick down on the 10th of the 9th fret of the G. Hammer on with my ring finger on the 11th fret of the G. This time I hit my pinky on the 12th fret of the G instead of the 13th fret. So that's what makes it a little bit tricky. And then I take my pointer finger and put it on the 10th fret of the B string. Hammer on to the 12th fret of the B string. Hammer on and pull off actually, go back to the 10th fret of the B string. And then you end up on the 12th fret of the G string. So. It's a little tricky because it's not even. And then you just repeat the first two, the first three, the second, or repeat the first 6 notes. And you end with the 12th fret of the high E. Then it goes to the next part. What that is the I'm not even gonna tell what fingers. I'm gonna say what the notes are. All right, it's 5th fret of the A. I'm sorry, 7th fret of the A to the 5th fret of the A to the 8th fret of the A. So wait, what am I saying? 7th fret of the A to the 5th fret of the A to the 8th fret of the E. And then again, you hit the 8th fret of the E again. And then you hit the 7th fret of the E and then the 5th fret of the E. So. And then you hit the 7th fret of the A, the 5th fret of the A, and the 3rd fret of the A. I'm sorry. 5th fret of the 7th fret of the E, 5th fret of the E, and the 3rd fret of the E. Then you hit the 3rd fret of the E, 2nd fret of the E, and then open E. Now I came up with something. This is not how the actual song goes, but I came up with this. I'll just show you the other way. I'll show you how to do that way. I do a little bit of. But I forgot how I do it. Anyway, so actually, let me hear it real quick. Okay, yeah, so. Yeah, so. This basically does the same thing the other one was doing, but higher. And all that is the 13, 14. Just go, all kinds of different places you can do it. Oh, this is how I probably did it. Okay, so it's 12th fret of the E. That twice. 10th fret of the E. It's actually very similar to the other thing we did. And then you hit the 13th fret of the B. Hit the 13th fret of the B twice. Go to the 12th fret of the E. I meant B, 12th fret of the B. And then to the 10th fret of the B. And then you go back to the 12th fret of the B. Then you go to the 10th fret of the B, hit the 12th fret of the G, then you hit the 12th fret of the B twice, and the 12th fret of the G twice, go to the 11th fret of the G, end up on the 9th fret of the G. I don't think I do exactly. I think I did something else, but it's similar. Same notes. Just different way of doing it. Anyway, yeah. So I just did a little dun 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 dun. I just added a dun 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 part in there. Also, real quick, and so that's going on. So yeah, so you go. It kind of alternates. So it goes. So it does the lower part and the higher part comes in the next one. It alternates. The lower part's in all 4 times, but then the higher part's every other one. All right. All right. Okay, and then it goes. Now, real quick, also when we're doing the build up, when it's doing this, when it's doing the whole, you know, we got 2 different guitars. One of them's doing this. Basically, I have my pointer finger over, actually my middle finger over the 9th fret of the D and the G, and I'm alternating between those 2 strings going. That's right. It's really cool. So I'm hitting the. So like I said, I got my middle finger on the 9th fret of the D and the G. I pick down and up on the 9th fret of the D. Pick down on the D. Pick back up. Pick back up on the G. And then I pick down and up on the D when I get back. I do the same thing, but I do it higher. I do it where my middle finger's on the 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th fret of the B. My pointer finger's on the, what did I say? 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th fret of the B. I mean, of the G. So B and G. I do the same pattern. I kind of muffle it on that one. Again, that's happening when it's going. All right. And then we go into the next part. Oh yeah, a couple other things too real quick. And one thing also, in that very beginning part, I'm also throwing some, it's in the E key of E minor pentatonic scales, and so I'm throwing some of these in there. Basically I got my a preset, and I'm using a swell, a volume pedal. So I'm doing that in the very beginning. And then also, so that's, you can hear that if you listen to it. And then the very end, it goes back to this. It goes back to that same part. It just does it with this new sound without distortion and low. Actually, I don't do that higher part, I just do the lower part, and then it goes into the other thing, which is, oh yeah, the next, on top of that is going. Without the delay. And all that is 12th fret of the, oh my god, that's not the 12th fret, that's like the 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th fret of the high E, twice. Set back to the 17th fret of the high E. And then to the 20th fret of the B. To the 19th fret of the B. To the 17th fret of the B. I'm going to say to the 17th fret of the G, sorry. And then goes back up to the, Wait, that's the 19th fret of the G. Yeah, because it's the 19th fret of the G, and then back up to the 17th fret of the G. It repeats without the delay, like I said. And I think that's pretty much it. Like, the only thing I didn't show you was the one part where I'm doing. Yeah. Also, I forgot about this part. When I'm doing the last part, when it's going the. When it's doing that part at the end. I'm actually doing some chords. When I'm doing volume swell chords, I'm doing, what am I doing there? Yep, I'm doing this. I'm doing a D shape on the 12th fret. And I'm doing a swell. Let's see what I'm doing. So it goes something like. Yeah, so I'm doing a D shape on the 12th fret, starting on the high E. I mean, the same strings as the regular D, but on the 12th fret starting. Hey, Shane, what's going on? What's going on? We're at the very end of this lesson. Thanks for watching. And so at the very end, you're taking this. Thanks for joining me. Hope everything's going good for you. So when the background's going, so on that background, I'm doing this, that D, and then this chord, which is my pointer finger on the 10th fret of the B, my middle finger on the 11th fret of the G, and my ring finger on the 12th fret of the D, and then an E minor, just the higher part of it. So it's slower. And I think that is pretty much it. So how's it going, man? Have any comments or anything, Shane? Thanks for joining me. Having a good swell sound is a really good thing for just about any kind of theme songs you can do. I think it makes a lot of different songs. That is the lesson. So Merry Christmas. All good here. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. You have any requests or anything? Because I'm just about to close out. That concludes the lesson. In case you missed it. Merry Christmas to you, too. And thanks for watching, everybody. And thank you so much, Shane. Merry Christmas. And this is Chad Garber, and I'm signing out. Hey, by the way, subscribe if you want to. It might be cool because I'm going to have a lot of these different videos. And I would really like the theme songs, but I'm going to do a lot of different kind of videos. Guitar lessons, themes, all kinds of stuff. So it should be getting even better in 2020. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Peace.